I gently tapped my cheek with my finger, attempting to communicate with the death row inmate in court using Morse code. I asked him how I could save him. After receiving the message, he responded by blinking. Since there was so much information, I immediately wrote down every detail. By the time we finished exchanging messages, the trial had ended. He was sentenced to be executed in 3 days, but he didn't seem the least bit nervous, because just moments ago we had already devised a brilliant escape plan. His name was Diabolik, a notorious master thief. That evening, following his instructions, I arrived at a wall and located the designated brick. I gently pushed it inward, and a wall slowly rose. Inside was a luxury car, which I immediately drove to the next location. After seeing the 37-kilometer road sign, I pulled the car to the side of the road. The mountain then slowly opened like a door. The car drove into the cave. Inside was a hidden paradise. I entered the safe's password, and it immediately opened. Inside were stacks of cash and colorful bottles of medicine. I took the yellow and green potions Diabolik had specified and planned to use them to rescue him from prison. However, before that, I needed to find a key figure. Interior Minister Hagen. He not only abused his power for corruption, but also lusted after beauty. Hagen had always wanted to possess me. When I took the initiative to seduce him, he eagerly closed the door and wanted to do something. But I made him first declare how much he loved me. He immediately stated that if I agreed to marry him, he would do anything for me. Hagen took the bait, so I casually picked up the newspaper on the table and saw the news that Diabolik was about to be executed. I expressed interest in this legendary figure and wanted to meet him before he died. He firmly refused and explained that he was a dangerous man. I decided to take a tougher approach and teased him with my nose. Hagen immediately agreed, but only if he accompanied me. I smiled slyly, as this was exactly what I wanted. That evening, we went to the prison. Hagen successfully persuaded the warden by claiming he wanted to interrogate Diabolik personally. The 3 of us then entered the interrogation room. After 27 minutes, Hagen walked out coldly and said Diabolik was as stiff as a board and wouldn't say a word. The warden sighed and said Diabolik had been like that ever since he entered the prison. He remained expressionless, saying not a word. The next day was the day of execution. The guards cut off Diabolik's collar and escorted him to the guillotine. To everyone's surprise, even at this moment, he remained expressionless, as if it had nothing to do with him. Seeing his unusual behavior, the warden suddenly realized something was wrong. He recalled the various human skin masks found in Diabolik's home. Feeling uneasy, he immediately stepped forward to stop the execution.